Hello everybody, I'm Rodstream, and I'm here with another episode of A Dance of Fire and Ice. Oh, almost forgot my key viewer. There you go. There it is. I know some of you probably care about this, I think. So anyway, I'm here with some more Do-Fi, as usual, and I'm going to be playing some more custom levels, so that's going to be fun. There's not really much else to say, so let's get right into it. Alright, so it's finally time for us to do the spinner, and I think I'll just do, I guess we could go for 3, actually, if I really wanted to. Let's see what we got for 18, though. Oh, it's like the old version of Clear. Yeah, wait, but don't I think it's impossible to get this chart, so I kind of have to just remove it off the list, I think. Okay, yeah, so, this is the old Clearia, but if you see, later on, I did play the new version of this, which I already did speed trial, and if you're wondering what this links to, it is also linked to the new version of this chart, and yeah, I can't play the old version, though. I think the old version is, like, lost content at that point. You could still view me actually playing the old version, though, which is kind of funny, if you're interested in that, I guess. But for right now, this is a skip. I unfortunately can't play this anymore. Okay, this is a chart that I can't play, thankfully. I don't remember too much about this one. I think this one had a little bit of weird charting, if I remember correctly. Alright, looks like we might have a little bit more focus on the 40 numbers around here. So, yeah, let's see what we got for 41. Oh, this is okay. This one's not gonna take that long to do, I guess. Okay, let's move on to our last one. So, what do we have on our hands here? Perfect. 90. Now let's see what we got for 90. 90. Oh, this chart. Alright then. Well, this is certainly going to be an interesting batch of speed trials, I can tell you that much. Oh, yeah. I remember this. Yeah, there you go. Finally, back to a regular town. I remember the song being kind of long, so expect to be hearing this nice, what do you call this genre of music? I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember this. I just remember that section of the chart so much because it's just like it's a little outrageous in today's standards, I'd say. I guess I don't really mind it too much, but perhaps that's the nostalgia speaking. hey, it's another speed trial down, so, you know, getting so close there to almost getting 100 of these done. So, it's gonna be an interesting one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might, like, actually, like, give my, like, personal thoughts on the charts, I'm not gonna lie. Like, give it some retrospective action to it, you know? Kind of like review all the first 100 charts that I've played and, you know, give them a more proper review. Because I think that'd be really fun. Because a lot of the first 100 charts are pretty old charts, really. And I think it'd be really fun to talk about them in a more analytical nature. I know that I sometimes do it already when I'm playing through these levels again, but I think I'd like to do that once I do clear out, you know, the first 100 speed trials. But that's something a little bit more ambitious for a future date, right? Anyway, this was nice to come back to, despite the interest in charting sections and or charting decisions in some sections. Now, here's one thing about this chart that might be a little bit difficult. This chart is kind of fast. Well, not kind of fast. I mean, kind of long. So yeah, but I think we'll have a nice experience with this one. It's a very relaxing chart. Oh, the speed though, kind of gives this song a bit of energy, huh? The song sounds a lot more adventurous with this extra tempo, and I kind of like it actually. Oh, I forgot this. Oh no. Forgot this chart had a couple of weird charting practices, but guess that's to be expected from how old it is. God, I had like such like muscle memory that I expected like a triplet to be there, but it's just all these skewed 30-point turns. There you go. Seeing a nice little rainbow in the background too. Nice. Yeah, I didn't expect a pure perfect on that just because of how long that level is. Ooh, that was certainly an experience though of all time. Okay, so let's just say that featured levels actually set their own like time for the speed trials, which is kind of interesting. So apparently for the custom speed trial for this one, it is 1.3x. Now, because I listed this as a hard chart, I would normally do this at 1.1, but you know, I gotta respect the featured ranking, so that's why I'm doing it this way. But I don't know. It's been kind of a long time since I played this chart, so I don't exactly expect to one-shot this, but we'll see how it goes, right? Okay, so let's get started. I kind of had to go away for a brief second. Oh, I don't want to be going mania. Oh my god, why do I keep on messing these things up, man? Okay, there you go. Let's do it. Oh, missed timing. Ooh, okay. There's actually some charting differences in this, actually. I don't remember the chart going like that in that double BPM section, but okay. Well, I did die once, but that's fine. I think I can do this in the next run. How the hell did this get featured, though, is my question. Never expected them to go for an April Fool's kind of thing. There you go. See, I knew it wasn't gonna be that bad. I swear though, those double BPM sections were charted slightly differently, and that threw me off because I was so used to it. I think it was just double BPM straight lines the whole time. So the first time I saw that, it kind of threw me off, but I'm fine now. This is such a weird chart to feature. I wonder why they did it though. It's so bizarre. I mean, it's funny, but like, I'm just saying, if this is someone's first impression on custom levels, it might not exactly be the best first impression, is all I'm gonna say. Beautiful One Day, composed by Sunku and charted by Appel and TOC. Charted by Appel and VFX by TOC, this minimal level showcases a variety of syncopated rhythms. Oh man. Nice that we have a Rhythm Heaven song in the midst of me playing Rhythm Heaven DS. But, man, this is Remix 9 from Rhythm Heaven Fever, and not gonna lie, this remix in the actual game is kinda hard because it switches between games kinda fast, but also at the same time, the games are like very simplified variants of themselves. So as long as you know when the switches are coming, it's actually not that bad. And this song is pretty nice too, but I definitely do prefer a certain song the most in Rhythm Heaven Fever. Although, not gonna lie, I do find this remix easier than Remix 8, because Remix 8 is so much more faster than the actual song. I think this is like 150 BPM, while like, I think Remix 8 is like 200 BPM or something like that. Anyway, it was a neat, simple chart. I mean, I don't really have much else to really say about it. I mean, it's just beautiful one day, charted pretty reasonably. Zombie Circus, composed by Chameleon, charted by Zedwards and 04_1008. The winner of Hakirius's Halloween contest. This stunning level will put your sight reading skills to the test. Will you be able to survive the horde and escape the circus? Alright, let's get started. Not gonna lie, there's another song like... There's another chart of this in Constellations with the song. And I want to try that eventually, but I have been warned that that other chart is much more difficult, so it's probably for another day, I guess. We'll see how things go, though. Ooh, they weren't lying about those dash directions. Oh my god. Okay. This is looking pretty cool so far, though. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. It's just been so long since I played 3-ball that it's been a bit of a whiplash, but it's not necessarily the chart's fault for that. This is amazing, man. There you go. Not gonna lie, I did way better on that than I expected. Because, dude, that three ball at the end, or not at the end, but just those three ball sections were like, ooh. I mean, look at that, though. I still remember how to do three ball, though. But, man, that was a good Neocosmos chart. And I'm so happy it's another good Neocosmos chart. Because, like, dude, there's such a lack of good Neocosmos charts out there, man. There needs to be more. I want more good Neocosmos charts, man. But this was amazing, though. I really liked this. Nice visual style. And but man, some of those distractions in the beginning portion, that was a little evil. Like, it only gave you, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 seconds to know the pattern, what the pattern looked like, and then you do it. And it's not like they were, like, covering, like, simple rhythms. Like, they weren't just covering, like, one triangle or, like, just a straight line. Like, nah, bro, they were covering, like, hexagons and skewed loops. That was a little nerve-wracking, and honestly, I thought that was going to happen a lot more in the chart, but thankfully that was only in the beginning portion, so I was able to get through that pretty cleanly. So we have Kyoko Unconnected, composed by ATM BZK, and charted by Mopla. And this is another Neocosmos chart, so I'm really excited to just get right into this. So, this one does seem to have some peculiar rhythms, so this one's probably going to be a little exciting. Ooh, those holds are weird. Ooh, easing. Oh no! Alright. Alright. Ooh, oh, okay. I really like that chart. I definitely like the vibe that it was going with the whole time. This is a peculiar song though, but I did really like enjoying it, listening to it, especially in that one section where kind of like gets a little, it gets a little bit of a melody in there with like those U-turn holds. That was really fun though. I really liked it. Last Rage Short, composed by Croc and charted by Yule and Fluffy Yoshi. So let's just get started on this. Figured it'd be a nice little chart to intermix some things because the next two charts up are a bit more challenging than what I'd normally do. So I'm excited to play them, but you know, might as well fill in a little extra chart here to satisfy everyone's needs. Song sounds a lot more epic than I was actually expecting. Oh my god. Alright. I feel like this song just like keeps building constantly, and I'm just wondering when it's all gonna come crashing down. Alright. Nice. Got a couple of tutorials, so let's get through it. Constant and non-constant. Nice. Constant and non-constant tutorial 1. Yeah, so I guess that's telling me how to interpret the pause tiles, which is nice. Oh boy. By the way, this person that made this chart really wanted me to play their chart for a long time. And admittedly, I kind of kept on putting off playing on it just because, you know, they kept on messaging me about it. So I kind of just didn't play it because I thought it was funny. But yeah, I'm now finally here playing it. So you know who you are. I know you're watching this video. I know you watch all my videos just so you can watch me eventually play your level. So anyway, let's get started on the next tutorial. Tutorial 2. There you go. They're in the goddamn snails. Tutorial 2. Yeah, I remember that. God, I guess I gotta remember that. That there's always a twirl in the snail when it comes to that section. So, okay, I guess we'll move on to the next tutorial. Tutorial 3. Trust not your vision. Oh shoot. Okay, fair enough. I just wasn't expecting that easing, but that's fine. I'll probably get used to it. It's just that, like, having a weird easing when you begin the song is a little bit awkward for me, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably get used to the tempo of the song, and then I'll probably not get messed up by this. Anyway, let's get started on the actual level. Disconnected Hardcore, composed by Cam Blaster and charted by Gropan. There you go. Oh, yeah, okay. Pretty sure it's 51. Okay. I like how it kind of tried to trick me by choosing one of those, I think. Alright. Oh! I thought that was still going forward with that one. What the hell was I thinking there? Alright, it's fine. At least I got a checkpoint right there. Alright. It is kind of fast though, but shouldn't be too hard. Whew. That was rough. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Wow, that actually gets kind of fast at the end. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that editor jank was funny. All right. Ooh, just drifting a little too fast on that. Okay. What a funky chart that was. I will say, I'm surprised I managed to sight read some of those sections because, oh my god. God. Some of those sections were really good. Also, like, what the hell is with, like, the BPM drift on this song, bro? I didn't expect it to, like, freaking go to, like... What the hell was the BPM at the end? Because it was, like, surprisingly fast. Like, That's not to say that I've done stuff that's like, because I think I have done faster straight lines than that, but it's like it's like the song was actually at that BPM, so I was like, what the hell? Really like threw me off when I first got to that speed change, but thankfully I was able to adapt to it once I got to it again. But God, that was certainly a chart of all time, and I do like how it kind of pranks you at the end by giving you by finishing the level one tile early. Very, very nice stuff here. Oh boy, this one, I will say, I'd probably only suggest this chart to like someone who's like really experienced with the game, because trust me, if I send this to like someone new, they're gonna get absolutely destroyed by it. The Avenue of Ash, composed by Ali and charted by TOC. The final level of every Pence is here. With our final destination in reach, find out what happened to the kingdom that mysteriously vanished, and just maybe change the course of history for the better. This level features mechanics from all previous 3 episodes. If you haven't played them yet, now would be a great time to do so. Alright, well, you know what we're gonna do here, so let's just enjoy it. I really should remove the accuracy window on this, but whatever. Tails, the Avenue. Tails route. Oh dear, there doesn't appear to be anything written by the pence makers in this corner. Strange, considering it's their own. I wonder what happened. Imagine that the path you had chosen will determine the end of this journey. Don't worry, I already know these gimmicks. So, Fens is the one where... I know that Fens is the one where you have to remember, like, specific colors and they're associated mid spins. I think red's like 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then green is 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if there was any other ones. I think it was only just 3 of them. Machine of Malware is just, you go over it, you just, kind of warp the screen, kind of like in Mario Arcade. And then Temple of Treasures, where you utilize sound cues to switch between 2 tracks. So, let's see if I can do that. So, we have to keep in mind of those 3 things. And I'm probably going to get my ass kicked a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, thankfully I wasn't wrong on this. It's been a while though, so I imagine my memory. Oh, I heard that sound cue. Ooh, this is insane so far. What the hell? Oh god. Okay. Oh. Okay. Missed the sound cue on that. Okay. Oh. What? Okay. Oh, shoot, okay. 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 Oh god, that was a weird... Okay, well... I feel like I'm accidentally getting my way through most of this, but that's fine. There you go. And thus, night. The Avenue, was the source of power for the Pencemakers, which they had harnessed to cast their spells. The soil was inevitably sucked dry after casting 3 of the biggest spells they had ever casted. What was left of the land had collapsed. The Pencemakers were sucked into the abyss, never to be seen again. What remains is a fractured kingdom with no one to guide them. The people are left in despair to navigate their shattered lives. But maybe, just maybe, there exists a better outcome for this kingdom. I guess we'll never know the 2 sides of the same coin. True ending, finale complete. But there are 2 sides to every coin. Nice. That got pretty crazy near the end, though, I will say. Why, hello there. Truly a tragic story, is it not? Are you dissatisfied with this truth? Not really. We both know this isn't the only end to this journey. The coin of fate still lies in your hand, the potential to change this very outcome. So let me ask this one more time. Is this how you will end this trip? Wait, is that sound clip from Amori? No way. Did I even read out that last dialogue? I didn't even do it, didn't I? Also, dude, the fact that I managed to beat this in 1 try is the biggest fluke I've ever had in my life, probably, when it comes to this game. Because, bro, I was messing up on the sound cues, bro. I think there was like 1 point where I don't even think I realized where the planets went, but I kind of just lucked out and probably like pressed a bit too many times. Like, that's where those eat too early's came from, man. That's funny. I was actually too quick on most of this stuff anyway. Look at this. I had like no late rankings at all, but all the earlies. God, dude, that was cool though. I really liked it though. That chart was really cool. I do like the mixture of all the gimmicks, but man, I don't think I should have gone through that in 1 try. There was definitely 1 section where I probably should have died from an overload, but I didn't. But yeah, that was cool. I'm probably going to check out the head route eventually. Probably after I pure perfect the Fens machine and temple, because, well, I mean, that would make sense, because kind of imply, you know, in order to get the ending, you have to perfect everything else, right? Which makes sense. I think I'm going to do it. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. I probably have to, I mean, for Fens, it's probably not going to be that bad. For machines and temples, it's probably going to take a little bit longer. And then, I think the heads route, I think it said, like, you cannot get any other rankings besides perfect on that one. So I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that in 1 try. There's no fucking way. If I somehow managed to get pure perfect on the first try, that'd be insane. But, ooh, I'm really excited to eventually play that. But that's for another day. Alright, let us get started. Beautiful One Day, composed by Sunku. I think I'm just going to put this in normal. It's not exactly a really tough chart at all. It's pretty simple and pretty slow too, so don't think there's really much else to really talk about. I mean, I guess it has some nice triangles and some 9x patterns, but I don't think it's really anything too tough to really bump it up any further, you know? Zombie Circus, composed by Camellia. I'm going to put this in hard because it is pretty distraction heavy. It has a couple of Neocosmos gimmicks that are a little bit tricky, especially, you know, with the silhouettes, or not silhouettes, but like the cutouts kind of covering the patterns at times. It only happens in the beginning, but it can be a little tough to sight read. And you also have to read ahead too, because there's shapes that kind of come into the track that hide red twirls, which might really throw you off. And you know, there's also some really weird rhythms in here too, so there's a lot going for it. But the reason why it's not insane is because it's not that fast at all, but you do have to be very deliberate, and you have to know the rhythm very well in order to get through this. Kyoko Unconnected, composed by ATMBZK, and it's a really peculiar song, I will say. It's very weird, but is not that fast. It does have some pretty dense rhythms that are pretty unregular, I guess, but it is quite repetitive, so once you get the rhythm into your head, just make sure it really keeps in there, because it does repeat itself quite often. But I think what might be a little bit tricky are the holds, actually, because there are like fast notes, and then at the end of those fast notes are holds, which might be a little bit tricky for some to do, because you might accidentally let go. Besides that, I think it's a pretty nice mod for advanced. It could have been hard, though. If it was a little bit faster and had a couple more stranger rhythms, I could definitely see this get into the hard category. Last Raid Short, composed by Croc. I think this is just another advanced chart. I mean, it kind of does do some things a little bit trickily. Last Raid Short, composed by Croc. This is just a solid advanced chart. I mean, has triangles, has some tricilos, all the usual stuff you see in advanced chart. Nothing to, like, really keep track of. There's no crazy camera or like crazy visuals that might obstruct you in any sort of way. It's just like solid fundamentals here, so that's all you really got to worry about. Disconnected Hardcore, composed by Cam Blaster. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in expert easily. It's because it is pretty fast in certain sections. The BPM acceleration makes it so that I think it's like 400 BPM, and there's a lot of things that make a sight read play not exactly the most favorable thing to really witness, because it tricks you up with twirls inside snails, it tricks you up with the pause tiles, and does a lot of things to really mess you up. It is mostly tutorialized, so you can get used to it, but it will mess you up pretty badly, I will say. Let me think of what's really next here. Oh yeah, also the ending section, where it slowly accelerates in BPM. I think it's like 490 BPM straight line near the end, so yeah, it does get quite fast. So keep in mind, make sure that your fingers are ready to tap that quickly once you get to that point. The Avenue of Ash, Tales Finale, composed by Ollie. I think this is an insane chart right here. I was thinking of putting it on expert, but then I realized that probably on sight read it feels like an expert because of all the gimmicks you have to keep track of, but when you realize that the song isn't that fast and the rhythms aren't that complicated, it's actually fine. It's just that you have to really get situated into the gimmicks. Once you like learn all three of these gimmicks, it's actually not that bad at all, and you can kind of get into the groove of it pretty quickly. But also because it's so slow, you can also cheese your way through some sections, which is kind of what I did in my playthrough of this. But I will say that if you're not really good at handling or kind of multitasking in a way, because you have to look at two tracks, you will really struggle on this one, because the gimmicks will really mess you up. If you can surpass that, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see how things go. I wonder if the Heads Finale is going to be like an expert tier chart, because I wonder how difficult it is going to be. But that's for another day, and that's really all the charts that I have played today, so hopefully you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and hopefully I'll see you another day.